Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Color Babe color analysis. Today was a really fun session and I'm really glad that I got to film this one because it's going to show you a different aspect of color analysis. So I had a client come in and she guessed that she was either going to be a winter or a summer. Now it was very clear that she had a cool undertone, but looking at her, she really danced the line between a summer and a winter. So you're gonna see a case that's not as obvious as some others. So I'm really excited for you to see this, and you can see that we had to test a lot more colors, see them in different perspectives. And this happens actually quite a lot with different clients. So it'll just be fun for you to see a different aspect of color analysis. So we are gonna start with your undertone. Yeah. So I'm gonna put on those warm versus cool colors. Try not to be biased. It's human nature, obviously, to go, I like this color more than this color. Try to remove that as much as possible and just be as objective as you can. Those two greens that we looked at the beginning, this one here obviously has a lot of yellow in it. It's a lot warmer. This one's got more blue in it, making it a lot cooler. I'm particularly looking for a couple of things here. Obviously, we want the color that's going to brighten your eyes, your skin, your features. You feel more fresh. The wrong color can bring out a little bit of texture in the skin, a bit of discoloration. There's two colors that I'm really looking for. If you turn a little yellow, you actually mentioned before that you do turn a little yellow with some colors. So whether or not that happens, or if like Emma Stone in that picture I showed you, you go a little pale.
Okay. Well, I think that happens too.
Okay.
But I don't wear the right colours. We're like, are you sick?
Yes, okay. All right, so we'll put each color on and off multiple times so your eyes can really adjust to it. From here to here. Do you see a little bit of yellow that comes out? We'll do it a few more times. Here to here. Not so much
that's
yet.
yellow. Yeah, I see it around. Yeah.
So the skin is a healthier color here. Then when we go to here, it almost goes a bit of what we call sallow.
Yes,
and
it's going to say that word. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like almost like a very subtle jaundicey sort of look that comes out. The eyes are more clear here as well. So it's got lots of blue in the color, and it seems to be bringing out that blue color in your eyes more than when we go to here as well. The main thing for you though too is look along your nose and cheeks, along here. The skin's looking a little bit more glassy. When we go to here, do you notice a little bit more
texture?
Yeah, exactly. Seeing them on you though, do you prefer this on you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I would never buy that other green colour.
Okay. So it sounds like you've got a good grasp of the warm and the cool. It's just the depth that'll really come into play.
Yeah.
So seeing it behind can help as well from a different viewpoint, kind of like you're getting that, headshot taken. So you want the complementing colour. So here to here, that's a lot better. Do you see how it just like pushes you forward? Yeah, you're more in focus. Okay, so we'll look at a couple of browns. Looking at these two here, this one here is a lot warmer. Yeah, it's got the yellow in it. So any of those caramel browns, they're going to be warmer. Whereas this one's actually a rose brown. It's from summer, and it actually has a little touch of pink in it. Okay. Gives it a nice sort of soft look.
Yeah, I would never buy this colour.
Yeah. See, this does bring that yellow out in the skin again. It just reflects on the skin. If you have a warm undertone, you never turn yellow.
Oh, okay.
The yellow only comes out when you're cool toned.
Okay.
So basically the excess yellow in the colour ends up just sitting on the face.
Okay.
And it can sometimes make you feel a little bit sick, a little bit jaundicey. Yeah. And you just go, oh, I feel like really yellow in that colour. Yeah. Whereas that does not happen when we go to those cool colours. So as a brown, this is a better option than this one.
Yep. Yeah, I'll never buy this.
Yes.
Yellow brown, I don't know.
Do you see that this is better though?
Yeah, 100%. It's clearer.
Even your jawline, more lifted here, whereas you really blend into that colour, you sort of lose that definition. But definitely that yellow tone really comes out. Okay. So obviously these more Barbie typical pinks, they're going to be more cool toned. This one here, those coral salmon colours is obviously a lot warmer. That's really pretty on you. Would you ever go pinks like this? Or more a deeper pink?
Both.
Okay.
Every pink.
Yeah.
Not orange pinks, just normal like pink.
I like either of these on you. I think they're both really pretty.
This is probably my husband really likes this colour on me.
This is beautiful. So a fuchsia pink.
Yeah.
And then we contrast that. I do not think you're going to like this one.
Yellow again.
Do you see? It's really, all of these warm colours bring out so much yellow in the skin. It's just sitting on your skin. And then your feet just pop when we go to the cool colours. I actually think I like this one better.
Which, the dark?
This, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's really pretty. And also, even if you're like, oh, it feels bold, you're wearing it like a turtleneck. So when you wear it really high, it's always going to feel more bold. I still don't think it is too bold.
I've worn like a full ball gown in this colour, that hot pink colour. So it's,
it's really pretty.
It's good.
A nice sort of summery off the shoulder top or something, maxi dress in that would be really beautiful. Whereas here, I think you would just feel like your features just, again, they have that yellow tone, but they don't stand out in the same way that they do with the cool colour.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were correct. You are definitely cool toned.
Yeah.
So you are either going to be a summer or a winter, which is what your guess was anyway.
I want my husband to do one of these now.
I actually am having a lot more men come in.
Are you? Yeah.
The only thing is sometimes the men are more reluctant to on social media. So
okay. So you don't, okay, see.
Yes, I have filmed some sessions with men, but it's just less.
Yes.
I have a lot of like husband and wives come together.
Oh, yes.
And then I have had some solo men, particularly like people in like real estate.
Oh, yeah,
or who are in like, you know, expensive suits or speaking and that type of thing, where they're like, I obviously want to look really straight. Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm getting more and more of those. So
that's cool.
Yes, definitely get your husband to come in.
I'll try.
And I've done a few with my friends' husbands. They're like, please go and see Cassie and like, and then they can shop for them. And
that's why, because he's not going shopping.
Yes. As we said, we need to work out if you're summer or winter. I'll show you the difference here. We're going to work it out properly with the individual fabrics, but this just helps us to understand the differences between the seasons. This is your summer. Versus winter. So summer colours are going to be more muted. So remember I showed you before, it's more of like those smoky, dusty colours. Yes. They have a lot more powdery, soft look to them. Yes. Whereas the winter colours are very crisp, sharp, vibrant. They're going to be some lighter colours in summer versus some darker colours in winter. Okay. So what we're really looking for here, if you're the winter, these summer colours might make you feel either a little dull or a little bit washed out. You might just go, oh, I just don't feel like the colour's quite strong enough for me. Whereas if you are a summer, this top one, you might feel like when we put those winter colours on, they just steal the spotlight a little bit from you. You go, gosh, I just always look at the colour, or maybe they're a little bit dark for me. So that's what we're going to look at. What's your guess seeing them here on you?
I have no idea. Like, honestly, that's too... I don't know.
This is going to be harder than the warm and the cool colours. The reason being is summers tend to be blonde all the way up to that kind of medium ash brown, and winters tend to be medium ash brown up to black hair. Okay. Now you're kind of sitting in that middle zone. Yeah. So really your hair's not too dark that you couldn't be a summer. Okay. And it's not too light that you couldn't be a winter. Okay. So really you're basically dancing along the borderline of the two seasons. Okay. So we're going to test a few extra colours on you. We'll do them across, but we can also put one on each shoulder and test that way as well.
Okay, because doing that, I have no idea.
Yeah. This is going to be probably the trickiest part for your eye to see, more than the warm and the cool. Have you heard of subseasons?
Yep.
Okay, so with the subseasons, we have a true winter is the most like a summer. Okay. And a true summer is the most like a winter. Okay. So I'm going to be sampling on you now, true summer versus true winter. Okay. It just means that the colours are very similar, but it's just going to help me get the most accurate because, as I said, you're dancing along that borderline and those sets of subseasons are on the borderline. Okay.
The other ones match to like autumn and that sort of thing. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, okay. So, yeah. So, this is the most different part, kind of.
Yes.
That makes sense, yeah.
Each sub-season has a secondary season that it's very close to, shares very similar qualities to. For example, a soft summer, people go, oh, they look like autumn colours because they share a lot of similar qualities with the autumn. Okay. And so I actually have a lot of soft summer clients that come in and they go, hands down, I'm an autumn, and they end up being...
Summer.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, there you go.
So these are the ones that are the most like summer and winter, each of them. Summer, winter. See, they're very close. So anytime I put the darker colour on, it's the winter, and that slightly lighter one is the summer. So let me just show you, for example. Remember how I said I'm showing you the true summer?
Yes.
It would be lighter again if it was light summer. See how that's too light for you?
Yes.
If you're going to be a summer, it's going to be the one that's like almost a winter, which has got that little bit more richness to it. Mm-hmm. Do you wear blues like this? Mm-hmm. Too bright?
No, I'd wear dark. I don't know. No, I just don't. Not that.
More of a denim sort of looking
colour.
Probably.
Yeah. I probably would prefer to wear a blue like this, but maybe also I would wear a royal blue. So I don't know.
Royal blue is winter.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the green we put on you at the start when we were working out your warm and cool. Mm-hmm. This is emerald, so that's from winter. Summer. You can see I'm a summer. Winter? No, that's what I said. This is going to be the hardest part for you to see. Summer. See, it's not bad either, is it? Everyone is going to have an aspect of colour that's very obvious to see the difference with. So some people, they're like, it's very obvious they should never go near light colours or dark colours or bright or whatever. For you, it's the undertone. Warm colours versus cool colours was super obvious. And then there's always going to be something that's a little bit trickier.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm trying to... You obviously know what you're doing, but I'm just trying to...
That is pretty on you. I'll just show you for reference. This was the warm red.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, again, it brings the yellow out in the skin. So much more orangey.
And darkness through my face almost. So
this is really pretty on you. So this is going to translate to like nail colours, lip colours, all of that as well will be nice. A little bit lighter is the summer. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll flip between these. We can look at them one on each shoulder as well. That will give us a little bit more of a viewpoint afterwards. What we're looking for here is whether or not the winter is that little bit too dominant for you or if the summer washes you out slightly. Okay, so we'll just quickly flip through these. That might even be a bit dark. Under your eyes. Okay, so look under your eyes from here to here. I almost think that went a little bit dark for you. Summer, winter. It's not as harsh with this. I like this on you. Summer, winter. Yeah, a little bit again. Do you see that? I didn't see it when we first put them on, but as soon as we started taking them away, I was like, oh, well, maybe that is a little bit harsh on you. That is pretty. Summer, winter, summer, winter. I actually think some of the winters are maybe a little bit dark. And these are the least dark ones you're going to get.
Okay.
I'll show you for reference.
Yeah.
This is the lightest purple in winter.
Okay.
You're also going to get darker purples like that. I think that's a little harsh on you. That's better.
Such subtlety you're looking at.
No, it is super subtle.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot more obvious if we pulled out like light summer versus dark winter, for example. That's not
the point. I guess you got to try.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put one on each shoulder. Sometimes it helps seeing colours from different viewpoints. Actually, let me swap shoulders in case the light's a little bit better on one side as well. And when you were a child, you said you had like a lighter brown hair, didn't you? Yeah. What we're looking for here again, it's like the same thing. So which side do you have more definition with? Is one side maybe washing you out a little bit or a little bit too dominant, that type of thing. I don't think either of the reds are bad, to be honest. I feel like you look a bit brighter on this side.
I do too.
Yeah. The one exception for me is the pink. I love this pink, but in summer, you'll also get a raspberry, which is quite similar as well. Yeah. So you still get that sort of tone of pink, as well as these softer pinks, whereas in winter you pretty much only get these deeper pinks.
Okay.
I don't mind either of the blues. I don't think the blues are as harsh on you.
I think this side though.
Yeah. The thing is, I think this is ever so slightly a little bit dark for you, but I don't think it's terrible. Whereas this one doesn't feel too overpowering on you. But how do you feel seeing the purples?
I would wear both. So yeah, it's hard to know.
Let me put a couple of browns on you as well.
Sure.
I'll put on a brown and we'll look at a navy as well. Just to have a look at a couple of the neutrals as well as the colours. So you can see that the summer brown is going to be softer than the winter brown.
Yeah.
So you'll instantly notice this one's quite dark. So when you're in a winter, the navies almost start leaning towards black. Whereas this one here, you can see it's a lot softer and lighter. I think that's better. This is ever so slightly a little bit dark for you. I think underneath your eyes look a little bit darker here than with this one.
Yeah.
Even more so than the brown. How do you feel seeing them on you?
No,
Let's just have a quick look, putting them in front as well. I think you're coming out a bit more summer, but I think you're going to be more the vibrant summer that's leaning towards the winter. See, that feels really dark to me. A little bit heavy. Whereas I think you brighten up a little bit with this one. But how do you feel seeing the colours on you?
I'm trying to concentrate. It's really hard.
Yeah. So from here, this also matches your eyes. This is a really pretty colour on you. Whereas I think when we go to this...
Yeah, I can see the difference now.
Yeah, I actually think this brings a lot of darkness underneath your eyes. Whereas you're a lot brighter when we go from here. You notice it more when we pull it away. So from here to here.
It goes,
yeah, do you see it?
Yeah.
Whereas I think this one's softer on you. Yeah.
It's not a colour I would ever choose, but that's okay.
This?
Yeah.
I think it's really nice on you.
It's the same colour as my eyes, like you said. I've never really thought of it.
It's your exact eye colour. I think it's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah. Little bit harsh. Softer brown. Yeah, even that's a slight bit dark on you. Not as much as the navy, but it is still a little bit heavy. So underneath the eyes, you'll notice it a little bit. I like summer on you, but what do you like?
No, I think it's, you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah. You are quite along that borderline of edging into a winter, which I think probably means that you're going to be a true summer.
Okay.
But yeah, they're just a little bit softer on you than some of the winters, which are a little bit darker. Also, as I said, they're the lightest winter colours.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Every other winter colour, like you're going to have like deep winter colours as well. They're going to be even darker, like really dark, heavy colours. Obviously, the lightest colours that we're going to see, I personally think these are going to be too pale for you. So this is the light summer. This one leans towards spring. True summer leans you more towards winter. So they're a little bit more, they've got more depth to them than here. And do you see even like the blues there? They're much more like those icy light blues versus more like your denim, deeper blues. This one obviously has that earthy look to it. Soft summer. Still has that richness, that depth to it, but much more like dusty, smoky colours. So what's your guess seeing them on you here? Here?
I don't know.
I like this one on you.
Okay.
I think that's too pale.
Okay.
I think this one washes you out a little bit. The way we're going to work it out is with what's called a colour ranking. That means I'm going to put on every single summer colour. We'll find your best blues, your best pinks, best purples, best of everything, and that will slot you into one of the three.
Okay.
I've already said I think you're a true summer, so just so I'm not projecting and influencing.
Yes.
So the first couple of goes, I'm not going to tell you the sub-season as I put them on, so it's completely, unbiased.
Okay.
After a couple of goes, though, I'll tell you what you're coming out as.
Okay.
You said you wear a lot of blue and a lot of pink. Is that right?
Yeah, pink, yeah, and a little bit of blue, yeah.
Yeah,
but more the lighter blues, like what you showed, kind of you said that was probably too light.
Oh, okay, so you're definitely opposite to winter then.
Maybe, I don't know.
You will see the lighter blues, but I think you'll have even better ones. Yeah. Okay. The reason I asked about the pinks and the blue is there's actually more pinks and blues in summer than any season.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to get a lot of those colours that you're probably familiar with. Yeah. So as I said, lots and lots of blues to look at. So we'll just put them all on and then we'll go through and find the best shades. So as light as this, is that what you tend to go for?
Yeah, lighter even. But I don't know what I'm doing, so.
I think it's a little pale. Still summer, you're still allowed to wear it. See, this one here is going to be too pale. Do you see you lose that colour? Like you just go a little bit washed out when we go from here to here. Yeah. Also the definition, you sort of just like blend into the colour. Whereas this is more lifted. Cornflower blue will be nice. That's pretty. Sky blue and that dusty blue. I actually think the bit more rich colour is better than the really pale ones on you. But how do you feel seeing them on you?
Yeah, I was looking around here like you were saying, and the lighter colours you kind of lose I lose my jaw into
Yeah, exactly. So we'll put the better ones off to the side for you. I like this. This is okay. It's better than the really pale ones, like that. It's still got more saturation, but I think I've still seen better. I think this is better. That definitely washes you out. That's too pale. I quite like this as well. I think that's a bit pale again.
Sure,
yeah. I do it full time now.
Yeah, right. Wow.
I used to do it part-time. I used to be a school teacher.
Okay.
And so I would teach during the day. I would do this in the evenings and on the weekends. And then I got to the point I couldn't take any more clients on. So I was like, cool, I'm going to quit teaching and take this full-time.
Yeah, cool.
All right, so you love your purples. There's really pretty purples. In my opinion, the prettiest purples are in the summer palette.
Yeah, cool.
Everyone's obsessed with lilac.
Yes.
So you're going to see lilac everywhere. Yeah, different sub-season. It's got that little bit more richness to it than that. I think this is better. We talked before about soft summers. See how this has that little smokiness to it? It's a bit more of that muted, dusty look to it, whereas this is a clearer colour.
Yeah.
Do you see that difference?
Yeah, I don't think that's as good.
It's not as good. You're coming out as a true summer, which is this one. It's got, it's not quite as light as the light summers. It's still got that kind of clearness to it without having that smokiness to it. So yeah. And that is the one that's the most like a winter. Okay, there you go. So if you're ever to reach outside of the summer palette, winter is a better way to reach to rather than a spring or an autumn.
Okay, that makes sense.
Plum as well. I don't mind the plum either. I still prefer the lavender on you. Definitely not that. This is the lavender. I think that's really pretty. It's nice, but a little light. Yeah. So you are going to have a lot of pink to choose from.
That's good because we love pink.
Yes, there is more pink in summer than any season. That's pretty on you. This will be too pale. I wouldn't do this.
This doesn't do anything for you.
No. I wouldn't do this as, you know, a t-shirt or a dress. It's a nice nail colour to go for as the summer though. Okay. You know, those like nude pinks. They're really pretty. The next two are going to be very similar. Slight difference though. So they're both quite deep and rich colours. This has that kind of smokiness to it though. Whereas again, this has that clearness to it. I think this is better. Whereas I don't love the kind of muted look as much.
That almost looks orangey to me. Or is it me seeing things?
No, you're right. It's not as warm as a coral.
Yeah.
But it is warmer than this colour.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so even within each season, it's still considered cool, but there's variations of how warm and cool a colour is. I think this is a really pretty colour on you. Same again, I don't love the really pale ones. I think they wash you out a little bit. How do you feel about this top one?
Yep, I would wear something like that. Yeah.
I like it's very similar to the mauve, and I think that's better. I love the raspberry on you. I think it's really pretty.
It's probably my favourite colour. Like if I'm going to get a statement dress or something like that.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Don't love this because it's got that little bit of the muted look to it. Again, this is too pale. This is beautiful. I like that.
Yeah.
This is nice, but almost a little pale. I think this is better.
Okay.
In terms of jewellery, what do you tend to wear?
Silver.
Okay, that is good.
Yeah.
So it's quite obvious that you do have a very cool undertone because that was obviously a lot more of a, you know, bigger difference than when we did the winter and the summer. So it is probably going to be that this silver is better than the gold because sometimes the gold can bring that yellow out in the skin. Obviously you're not wearing jewellery as big as this. So we're just looking at how the colour sits on your features, so how it reflects on your skin. This is a white gold, so it's got that similar look to my ring. It almost looks white. It's very clear, very light, just like my earrings. Whereas this one, this has a lot of yellow in it. It's a yellow gold. Do you see the yellow in your skin again? Yeah. Whereas you've got much more bright, clear, fresh skin tone here. Yeah,
it's terrible.
It dulls the skin again. So again, this is like way more obvious than...
Yeah, I'm struggling with other stuff, but I can see this.
Yeah, the warm and the cool. So everyone has a key element that is their biggest factor. Your colours that you should absolutely avoid are warm colours.
Yes.
Avoid warm and always go cool. Do you see you just look fresh?
Yeah. Especially when you put the yellow one on before. I'm like, yeah, this looks a lot better.
Okay, so looking at these two piles of greens, they clearly have a very big difference. So these ones are very warm. So think of, to me, it looks like you've walked through the forest. They've got that really like foresty, earthy look to them. Whereas these ones to me remind me of like a tropical holiday. You know the colour of the water, you would imagine? Just like my bracelet. Much more blue looking rather than yellow looking. This is what you want to avoid, and you want to go towards those blue based greens. This one will be a little bit light. This will be better. Again, do you see you get that colour come back? Then when we go to there. It's not bad, but it dulls you a little bit. That clear colour again is better. You're coming out the same as me. So again, it's that same as my bracelet. It's like a real bluey looking green. Looking at these colours here, these are the ones we've got for you so far. And a lot of people would look at these and they look like winter colours. They have like that vibrancy, richness to them. A lot of people think of a summer as being more of like a pastel season, very light. However, if you're a true summer, you actually do have quite a lot of, they're almost like jewel tones, really. They're just ever so slightly less intense or less vibrant than the winter version. But yes, these are all your colours so far.
That checks out.
Yes, they're beautiful.
That's what I prefer.
All right, so reds. That's quite pretty on you. So burgundy sits on the cool side as well. I don't like it as much as the first though. That's okay, but I still like the first one. Okay, so here, this is more of a watermelon burgundy. I think that's a bit dull. I think that's better. This is like a raspberry red. How do you feel in that though?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I think that's nice. All right, so let's look at your neutrals. Just like the colours, there's going to be some that work better for you than others. So we'll just pop them all on and then we'll go through and find your best. So again, when it comes to brown, you want to really avoid those camel colours. Going back to those, again, the warm versus cool is your biggest factor. Always more rose brown. So it has more of a chocolate look to it rather than a caramel look. Cocoa. I think the first is better. That's better. With the neutrals as well, it may not be always that you're buying a dress or a top in all of these, but think about like coats or handbags, pair of boots or a belt, all of those sorts of things that tie everything together. I think a winter coat in this would be really pretty on you.
And I only have like a black belt or a white belt. And I'm like, it'd be nice to have a brown belt, but I don't know what colour brown to buy.
I think that's a little bit light, so greys. Whereas this is called taupe. It's got that little bit more richness to it. You're coming out as the same season as me. I have a dress in this colour and every time I wear it I get so many compliments.
Oh really? Okay.
Yes.
I've never thought to like buy anything in this colour.
Yes. Remember at the start when we looked at the winter navy, it was really dark?
Yes.
It was almost black. This is a little bit softer. So a good way of working it out is this is your exact eye colour. So when you're looking at navies, match it to your eye colour. And yeah, I think that's really beautiful on you. Rose beige. So if you want to do a beige, it's going to be more pink looking. I think a white will be better than a beige though. So this one here is called soft white. If you compared it to here.
Oh, sure, right.
It's less bright than, say, a winter. It was almost picking up the beige colour from underneath. Let me just move that. It's just a little bit softer looking. Yeah, than a bright white. I get a lot of brides come in. So obviously they're really keen to get that perfect white. It's not obviously as big of a contrast as some of the other colours that we looked at. It is ideally your best, but there is a white I would definitely avoid, and that's ivory. So,
I had a normal white dress, not an ivory dress for my wedding.
Oh, okay, that's perfect.
And I kind of, I don't know, just intuitively it was like, this is the
ivory didn't work. Yeah. So ivory is quite a yellowy looking white. Very much more, it almost looks like a light yellow now,
I've bought stuff online and it's been white and it comes like this colour. I just have to send it back or whatever.
It'll bring out that little bit of a sallowness in the skin as well.
Yeah.
It will pop your better neutrals off to the side as well. I don't love this one as much.
I don't even know how I would wear that.
I used to be a school teacher and I worked in a private school where we had to wear like blazers, heels, all of you know, that sort of more corporate look.
Yes.
And I had a blazer in this. It actually is really nice as that. I wouldn't wear it as a top.
Yeah, okay, I was thinking that.
But if I had, say, like a brown top on or a pink top or something like that, and then I had it as a blazer, it actually looked quite nice. It's like a jacket. You could get a coat in this, like a nice sort of light coat. I wouldn't do it as a t-shirt though.
Yeah.
I think it's not bringing out, you know, the best in that aspect. I don't mind the off-white though. I think the navy is really pretty on you. In the greys, I like the taupe more than that, the lighter grey, but how do you feel?
Yeah. Just not something, like I said, the browns, I'm like, don't know what to do.
And I like the richer brown as well. I actually think that's really pretty on you. Yeah. But you have come out as a true summer. I'm going to pop all of your colours back on so you can see them all together at the end. This client came out as a true summer, which is not surprising. It's basically as close to being a winter as you can be while still being in the summer palette. As always, she gets her color card, which is double-sided. She can use it in the store to help her pick out some clothing, as well as her beautiful summer booklet. Again, it's got all of her colors in it, as well as her best shades for lipsticks, makeup, jewelry, hair, all of the things that she needs to know as a summer.